Yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you joining us in this technical meeting. And this is the important technical meeting, of course, um, to preparing our next round. It is about the second round of English Debate Championship online selection that will be conducted on July 5th. Okay. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to 30 future debaters and also to the dedicated mentors and coaches, and also to one most favorite finalist, yeah, that has already won the most viewers. We really appreciate that. Okay, so before we go to the next steps, yeah, we are really honored to welcome our guests. Yeah, we have Mr. Dr. Haji Agus Sarifuddin, S.Pd MM, the Senior High School Supervising Advisor, mhm, and also Madam Yaya represents the head of branch office of the Education Service for Region 1 of West Java Province. Thank you for your presence, ma'am, madam. And also Madam Haja Elis Nurhayati M.Pd, Ketua Sanggar of English MGMP, Bogor Regency, and Miss Lesi Leo Puspitasari S.Pd.Gr, the Chairman of English MGMP Bogor Regency, and who has given the tireless effort for this event. And of course, the dedicated coaches or teachers or mentors, yeah, who already guided the finalists or the participants until now. It is very invaluable. And of course, our talented and very enthusiastic finalists, yeah, it's really amazing knowing that you are now here this afternoon to join the technical meeting focused on our upcoming debate competition. And of course, last but not least, the Committee of English MGMP. Yeah, thank you for your collaboration and hard work that you have done until now. Okay, everyone, I still will remind you, please keep your microphones muted during the presentation so that our discussion or our technical meeting will run smoothly and clearly. And if you have any questions or thoughts or comments or anything, you can put it on the chat room and I will mention you during the Q&A session. Okay, well, first of all praises be to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has given blessing to us so we can right now meet in the virtual room and we can gather here to know about the technical meeting about the second round of national debate championship. Yeah. So and also the singularly salawat and salam always delivered to our Prophet Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, peace be upon him, and also the companions. And allow me to introduce myself. As usual, my name is Fahrina. I'm one of the committee of English MGMP, and I will be moderating you until the end. Okay. Well, everyone, before we officially begin, let us take a moment to honor our nation. I invite you, everyone, to listen our national anthem, Indonesia Raya. Wait a second. Pak Agus, perhaps you will say something to reinforce our activity today. And for the next.
Thank you. I am very support this program, and I hope all is successfully in this competition. I hope God bless you all. Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, Mrs.
Thank you,
Ina and Mrs. Lesi. Good luck,
Thank you, Pak Agus. Thank
everybody.
you, Pak Agus, always together with us, yeah, accompanying us to what is it from the beginning to what is it, establish our first committee in English MGMP, yeah, in the committee of under the head of Ibu Lesi. So Pak Agus is always accompanied us. Thank you so much, and also Madam Yayat. Now we have two companion to support us as always. Thank you so much.
Oke, salam sejahtera teman-teman dan Bapak Ibu semua. The Honorable Bapak Haji Agus as our pembina MGMP Bahasa Inggris, KCD Wilayah 1, my lovely and dear teachers, English teachers, and also especially for the committee who have already prepared the events for the last 2 months. Yeah, it has been something. And these somethings is actually that we are going to have on Saturday, friends, teman-teman,
Yes,
participants of
Saturday.
the best debaters are coming to BJB Hall on Saturday, and also those mentors and coaches and teachers. I'm looking forward to see everybody here in the Zoom. To see the real you in actions in debating. So what you to keep in mind is that what the committee is going to deliver in a very short time is something that you have to what is it to pay attention to, because once you miss one detail from the presentations from the committee, and you will miss not one point, but you will miss one rule of the game. So everybody please listen carefully to what Ibu Evi is going to deliver, present later on, and then everything will run smoothly on the D-Day. Ya teman-teman, selamat berjuang teman-teman semua kelas 10 kelas 11. You are going to be the representative of KCD Wilayah 1 for our provincial level of the NSDC. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Ms. Ranti.
Thank you, Ibu Yayet. Ibu Yayet, to our session because we have a last remarks.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ranti, for the time.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, all praise and thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has allowed us to reach the stage of our NSDC journey. Today, I warmly welcome all of you, 30 amazing students from 22 senior high schools across Bogor Regency, to this technical meeting on NSDC Stage 2, a continuation of your outstanding achievement from Stage 1, where we had 76 participants from 26 schools. I would like to sincerely thanks also to Mr. Agus, our MGMP supervisor from KCD1, and then Ms. Yayet, our MGMP supervisors, Ms. Alice, our Sangha chair, who couldn't join us today due to her pilgrimage, Ms. Ranti as today's moderator, and also Ms. Ina, who make the collaborations, and then of course, Ms. Evi, who just clearly explained the technical procedures and gave you all clear pictures of what to expect on site. As the chair of MGMP English for Bogor Regency, or as we proudly call ourselves the reindeer or TRD, I'm also honored to serve as the head committee of this year's NSDC, and this year is specials. From the first time, we are organizing the competition across 3 educational streams, SMA, SMK, and MA. Initially, we hoped to include SMAK as well, but due to coordination limits, they were unable to join. Still, this is a historic moment. You are part of something bigger than just a debate. Why do I say you are lucky? Because some schools registered with BPTI, I have got the information. One of the teachers sent me a message. They have trained hard, but had to withdraw due to sudden illness of their coach. This is SMA Cikal. One school only just reached out too late because their teacher has sick. Some students were ready but couldn't join on the day. But you are here, not by coincidence, but by God's permission. This is your moment. We also congratulate our favorite winner who reached over 1,000 likes and helped bring our MGMP YouTube to 121 subscribers on 7 days. And it's so amazing. And these incredible milestones happen because all of you, your spirit, your creativity, your willingness to step in the spotlight. Thank you for making this program visible and valuable, not just to us, but to the public. Once again, deep appreciation to all the teachers, parents, and MGMP team members behind the scene, especially Miss Evi. I know you are doing well, who made everything from procedure to preparation so clear. Please continue further discussion in our group chat if needed. And I also say gratitude a lot for my committee. There are a lot what you have done to this NSDC event, and we still have a lot of continue until the stage 3. That's the big part of us. We are truly proud and grateful to have each of you as part of our NSDC and MGMP family. Thank you very much. This journey has only just begun. Next year. We'll meet again on this same stage, because this is just not an event. This is a movement, a tradition, and you are now part of this story. Thank you very much for being us, and be proud to become you, to have all of you here on our MGMP and NSDC. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Really nice to see you, even though it's only for in the in the Zoom. I hope you get really good, in a good shape and healthy and happy, of course. And I just want to give a congratulations to all the 30 students. You are really good job, and keep on spirit, yeah, because you are going to deliver your own school. Bismillah, yeah, okay, and good luck. And after this, I think Ibu Evi will be just like Ibu Yayat said, that all thing about the regulation that we are going to to do in the next and this Saturday. And I want you all, especially for the 30 students, to have a pay attention. Ibu Evi will bring all the regulation and also the technical meeting. And after this, you can also ask the question in this session for the Q&A. Okay, for Ibu Evi Sofiawati, please welcome. Time is yours, Ibu.
Let's just get started. Today we're going to talk about some ideas that you are going to you need to know before we hold the offline NSDC 2025 Kabupaten Bogor on Saturday, on July 5th, this coming Saturday. Okay, first of all, congratulations. Yeah, the judges had quite difficult time to decide the top 30 of you. And then again, congrats, you've made it. So, as you know, we are going to do the debate with the world school system. Okay, I hope you are familiar with that already, because we have shared the slides in the previous group. Okay, and then you have taken a look at it when you were practicing for your for your online audition. Okay, so let me remind you again later about the system that we use. Okay. So what will we discuss today? We're going to have some event overview, and then we're going to talk about the debate format and speaker roles. Yeah. Again, it's world schools. Yeah, world school system. After that, we're going to focus on the topic and preparation process. Yes, you're going to get the topic today. So you have 2 days to prepare. Unlike the previous one, you only have 1 day. Now you have 2 days to prepare for your materials related to the topic. Okay, and then we are going to review the scoring criteria. The scoring system here is based on what is given by BPTI, Puspresnas. So we are following that scoring system. And then also we're going to remind you of the dress code for you, as well as for the supporters. Yeah, later. Yes, you're going to have supporters when you participate in this Saturday's debate. Okay, and because we have supporters, there will be some rules, of course, for the supporters, just to make sure that we have a smooth debating later. And then question and answer sessions. Now for the questions and answer sessions, we're going to limit to maybe like 15 minutes or so. Later, if you have any questions, you can just go to the WhatsApp group and then ask the questions. We'll try to answer every single question you post on the WhatsApp group. Okay, for this stage 2, it's going to be on July 5th. And for the venue, I hope you are familiar with this venue. It's BJB Cibinong building. Okay. And what we're going to have at stake is the selection of six best debaters to represent SMA Kabupaten at Tahap 3, stage 3 offline selection against the representatives of SMK and MA. So yes, after this offline stage, you are not automatically become the representative of Kabupaten Bogor to the provincial level. However, you're going to have another battle with the representatives from SMK and also MA, Madrasah Aliyah, yeah. Okay. Besides that, besides choosing the best debaters to the third stage, we are also going to select one best team. Okay, we are going to select one best team because you are going to be put in teams. Okay, how will we debate? It's the World Schools format. Yeah, it means that each debate involves 2 teams, the government or proposition team and opposition, and each team has 3 speakers. For the speaking time, actually, we were talking about changing it to 5 minutes, but I'm going to revise it. We're going back to the standard World School format, which is substantive speeches 8 minutes 20 seconds and reply speeches 4 minutes. I'll revise the slides later and then I'll put the slides in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so it's 8 minutes 20 seconds for the substantive speeches, but for the reply speeches it is 4 minutes. Okay, and then there will be POI during each substantive speech. Okay, you can do it from the first minute until the 7th minute. Yeah, I'll revise it later. It's not the 4th minute, but from the first minute after 1 minute and then until the 7th minute. So you can have the POI during that range of time. Now let's talk about your role in the debate. Again, there will be a proposition team and an opposition team. There are 3 speakers, okay? You can read and then study in details later using the slides that you have in the previous group. I will post it again in the new group, okay? For the roles of the first speaker, the second speaker, and the third speaker, and also the reply speaker, okay? For the reply speaker, as you might know, it can be the first or the second speaker. You will decide later. The same thing with the opposition team, but the opposition team here is always rebuttal. Okay, right. So this is more or less what you're going to do in your role in the debate team. If you have any questions, you can ask later. Okay, but just make sure that before you ask questions, you read the slides. So it's clear from the slides. If it is not clear, you can ask questions later. For your topic, something that you've been waiting for because you need to prepare for it, right? Right. So we have decided to have this topic because this is something that you are so closely related, especially in your future life. Yeah, after this, after high school, and then you're going to face the real world. Okay. And the digital economy and gig world in Indonesia is something that you are going to face. Okay. That you are going to battle with. So that's the topic. Yeah. It's going to be about digital economy and gig work in Indonesia. Go do research, find as much as possible information, researches, and also any trending issues regarding this topic. Okay, get it printed. Remember, you have to have only printed materials because when you are preparing for your motion later, you are not going to use your gadgets. So make sure you have printed materials. You can bring books, you can bring printed materials from online sources, and make sure that everything has valid sources so you can argue with the sources that you have confidently. Now, for the preparation, during the debate sessions, all participants will be placed in a quarantine room. You'll be all 30 of you before any debate starts. You're going to be in a quarantine room, okay? And then you will be supervised by a committee member. And during this time, you can use any gadgets, laptops, phones, anything to research the general topic and discuss possible motions or arguments with your team. Your team will be decided today. Okay. So you're not going to be with, you can be with people from other schools. Yeah. So be ready to collaborate and cooperate. We will have it randomly chosen. Wait, next. Getting your motion and final prep. Now, you might be wondering when and how much time, where you're going to prepare for your motion before you go to the debate arena. So 15 minutes before your debate turn, yeah, your team and opposing team will be called. So two teams will be called. You'll be separated from the rest, and then you'll be given the specific debate motion. Okay, of course, related to the topic, the big topic we mentioned before. And you will be assigned to be either proposition or opposition team. Okay, we can just do it traditional way, like doing paper, scissors, and rock. It will be interesting doing it that way. And then you'll be, or maybe head or tail, yeah, using a coin, and you'll be given the role as the opposition or the government team. There, 15 minutes before your debate turn. And then after that, you will have 15 minutes to build the case, to prepare the details with your team. Okay. Now, during this 15 minutes period, of course, like I said before, you cannot use any gadgets anymore. Okay, including smartwatches. So you are not allowed to wear your smartwatches because it is considered what is it, a device, an internet device. So nothing related to the internet. Okay, and then what you can have are printed materials, pens, paper, books. Okay, dictionaries. You can bring dictionaries. Yeah, anything that you might need later when building your case or when trying to counter argue any arguments from the opposition, from the opposite team. Okay, so anything printed, hard copy are allowed. Anything. Next. Now, you might be wondering, okay, how the teams and roles are decided. We're going to do it randomly using, maybe your teachers usually use that random picker or online picker, yeah. So today we're going to decide the teams. From the 30 participants, there will be 10 teams. 3 participants per team, of course, and the teams will be formed using a random picker online. Okay, maybe if we do not have enough time, or if it takes too long, or probably if there is any technical issue, then we'll do it using a video. Okay, online using a video, and we'll send you the video, and then you will see, you will find out who you are going to be with in your team. But you will see that it is going to be drawn or decided randomly using the online picker. The same thing with the team formation. Okay, who you are going to be facing will be decided later on the D-Day though. Okay, so from today you will know who you are going to be in your team, but who you are going to face, who you are going to be against on the D-Day will be decided on Saturday. So these 10 teams will be then paired up, resulting in 5 debate battles. Pairings will also be done using a random picker online, the same like I said before. Okay. And the team formation on the D-Day. The team formation here is about who is going to be the first speaker, the second speaker, and the third speaker. We're not going to decide it now, but we're going to decide it on Saturday, just before the 15-minute preparation time. Okay. You'll be decided whether you are the first, second, or third. And also that your team is going to be government team or the opposition team. Next. Now, for the scoring system, again, I have mentioned before that the scoring system or the scoring rubric will be exactly like what BPTI Presnas has provided in the Panduan LDI 2025. The file is in the previous group description, okay, or in the Google Drive link that we have shared earlier, or you can just find it online. Yeah, so we're following exactly the same scoring system. The judge will evaluate your performance based on content, style, and strategy. So it's about how you say it, what you say, how you say it, and also how well your team plans and plays the debate. Total score is 100%, and the judges will look for the team that did the best job overall. Remember that I mentioned before that besides choosing the 6 top to be in the coaching and continue to the third stage, we are also choosing the best team. So even though you are doing your best to get the best performance of yours individually, you also need to collaborate with your team so that your team can win as the best team. Okay. Next. Now, regarding the scoring components for the content, it's about what you say. Okay, it's about the relevance. Okay, explanation, examples, engagement. Okay, and then also the depth. Do you show a good understanding of the topic? It will be shown by how deep you dig the issue. Okay, to score high, your arguments must be strong, well explained, use good examples, and they directly address the core of the debate. Next. It's not only the content, it's also how you say it. Okay, make sure that you have the clarity, okay, of your speech. Your language is clear, not lengthy. The delivery, do you speak clearly? Some people speak so fast, so they will sound so fluent, but it is not the real point in a debate. Okay, you need to speak fast is okay, but also clear, so the judges can understand what you are talking about. What's the use if you talk so fast and the judges just don't understand what is coming out of your mouth? Okay, so make sure that you have good articulation. You can speak fast, but with good articulation. Persuasiveness, okay, use the rhetorical devices so it is persuasive enough and also engage you with the audience. Make people interested in what you say. Yeah. And of course, you need to look and sound confident. Practice talking in front of the mirror and then do your best. Make sure that you are confident with how you look. Okay. It's not about how good looking you are, but how you look is seen from your expressions and also your eyes. So that's how you show your confidence. Nothing to do with being good looking. Okay. And then to score high, make sure that your speech is easy to follow, engaging, and persuasive, and your style helps make your arguments even stronger. Next. Last but not least, it's the strategy. I'm sure that your coaches, your teachers maybe have talked about how you should deliver your speech. The strategy, okay, in playing in the debate. We're looking for the team line. Does your team have a clear and consistent main messages throughout the debate? Not changing. Okay, being consistent is important. The structure of your speech. Okay, make sure that you have points, not just yapping. Okay, you have points, and the points are easy to understand. Management. Remember, you have 8 minutes 20 seconds for each speaker. Okay, it is a maximum time. If you do not reach that time limit, that's fine. You might end at minute 5, and that's okay, as long as all what you want to say is there already. Okay, so if you cannot move on anymore, if you cannot say anything anymore, that's fine, even though it is only like 5 minutes or so, because 8 minutes 20 seconds is the maximum time you have. And what is it? Engagement with opponent. Make sure that whatever your opponent says, you counter argue it. Okay, always find their fault. When you look at them, find their fault. This person is wrong all the time. That's how you look at your opponents. Okay. And finally, the role fulfillment. Are you a good first speaker? You have the role, the second, and the third. Now for the role here, the first, second, and third, that's how you're going to be judged for your individual performance. The one doing the reply speech will not be judged for the individual assessment or individual scoring. The one doing the reply speech will help the team to be the best team, to earn more for the team, because it is like the collaboration of 3 of you. Okay, anyone who is giving the reply speech, it will be a summary of what the first, second, and third speakers have said. Okay, so it's going to be earning for the team assessment. Okay, next. Okay, now let's move on from the scoring system. Let's move on to some technicalities and miscellaneous. First, what to wear. For the participants, I mentioned before about being confident. Okay, you can show your confidence by dressing up properly. You don't have to wear fancy suit, but you need to be nice to see. Dress well. Get dressed for the debate. Get dressed for your performance. So you are required to wear formal attire like suit or batik. Okay, not your school uniform. We're not going to showcase who you are from, where you are from, what school you are representing. No, you're going to be a member of the debate team from different schools. So you're not wearing your school uniforms, but you're wearing a formal attire, okay, like a suit or batik. But remember, it's batik not for like for party. Yeah? It's for formal, like what people wear when they go to the office. Now, however, for the student supporters, yeah, your supporters could be your teachers, your parents, okay, maybe your grandmas want to see you. Of course, they can wear anything they want as long as it is proper. But if you bring supporters who are students from your school, they have to wear their school uniform as the identity. Okay. Now, please note that you should dress according to the norms of politeness that we have here in Bogor. Yeah. So please dress properly. Next. Wait a minute. Now, let's move on to the audience. Mentioned before about you bringing supporters. Yeah. As we have informed each of you participants, you can bring maximum 3 supporters. Could be your teachers, friends, parents, relatives, yeah, from friends from school. Yeah, that's why you have to wear your uniform because you are they are supporting as peers, yeah, school peers. And then we are going to give you like identity tag. It's not like a fancy tag, but just as an identity that you are the supporter team from which school. Okay, make sure you wear that all the time. And then please make sure that you keep quiet during the debate. Please keep the room quiet. Yeah, if you need to discuss anything with your, I mean, for the supporters, please remind your supporters and also Bapak Ibu, guide teachers, please remind the supporters to keep quiet in the debate room. No disturbance. However, you can bring supporting items like flags, but do not make noise that disturbs the debate. Yeah, this includes talking loudly, clapping, shouting, cheering, or any other noisy actions during the debate. So when a debate is over, of course, when a battle is over, of course you can clap when it is over. Okay, that's how that's when you can really support your team by giving them the best clap, even standing applause. Yeah. Cleanliness, make sure that you keep the room clean. If you bring any food or drink, make sure that you throw away all the trash in the provided trash bags, okay? And please clean as you go. Do not leave any trash behind when you leave. Next. Still audience rules. Showing support and using gadgets, yeah? Now, as I told you before, of course, you are allowed to clap to support a team or a speaker, but only after the debate has completely finished, okay? And no interruption during the debate, okay? And of course, as usual, the electronic devices must be turned to silent. You don't really need to turn it off, but turn it to silence. So no sounds or bright lights that can disturb us. Next. About movement and interaction to keep things smooth, go smooth, okay? Please try not to enter or leave the room while the debate is happening. One debate might last for about 1 hour. So between the debate, there will be like some minutes of break. Go out or return to the room during that break between the debates. And then make sure that when you leave or enter, you do it quietly. Remember that your friends, yeah, the participants, the debaters are fighting. Yeah, they're trying to do their best. They need focus to concentrate. And then no interaction at all with the debaters, okay? Not even talking to the debaters. This is because, what is it? You are going to, they're going to be in quarantine, but after that, they're going to go to the audience seat when they're done with the debate. So what I mean by not talking to the debater is before they perform, while they're performing. Next. Last but not least, it's about consequences. Yeah, we're going to give first warning. If you break the rule, you'll get verbal warning, and then if you still cannot obey the rules, then we're going to ask you to leave the room. So make sure that you note this. We have what is it? We have reminded you from the beginning now. So please make sure that you follow our rules. Each participant can have a maximum of 3 supporters with them. Yeah, I told you about it before. Okay, and then let's just make sure that we can follow the rules to create a fair and professional environment for all the debaters. Next. Now, for the questions and answers, okay, please type your questions in the chat, okay, and then I will try to answer. Okay, I have a question here. Yeah.
It's already done. Or we can also continue to question and answer directly.
Yes. Yeah, Bu.
You have already finished.
Yes.
Well, thanks a lot. Thank you for the explanation. It was truly outstanding and very detailed. I hope all the students and also the guide teachers here will be pay attention so much. And then in the event next Saturday, this Saturday, they will be keep on eyes, of course, and they will be do better to deliver their speech and debate, of course, not speech, sorry, for the debate, right? So can I continue the session?
Yeah, maybe for the
Yeah.
question answer, we'll just do it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I will answer writtenly
in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, in the
Okay,
WhatsApp
okay.
group aja.
Please.
If anyone has any question, you can just ask. You can just provide give the
Raise hand.
questions in the WhatsApp group. Okay, Tahap 2 NSDC. And then I will answer there so everybody can notice. Those who are not attending this technical meeting can also note that. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Bu Ranti. Assalamualaikum.
Ya, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So it means that Bu Evi has already explained for this technical meeting, and then the question and answer will be on WhatsApp group. Is it correct, Bu Evi? So are we
Yes,
have to
Bu.
answer in this event or
No, no need to.
Oh,
Yeah,
no need
let's
to.
just do it
Okay.
writtenly, so it will be clearer, and those who are
Okay,
not
fine.
attending this
So,
technical meeting can also notice the questions and the answers.
yeah, okay. So it's mean that we have to close on the WhatsApp
Sure.
group.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yeah.
Just like in the previous technical meeting, we're going to
Okay.
share the slides in the group description, so it will stay there. You can access it anytime. Not only the technical meeting slides, there is also a file for the tata tertib and also other files necessary like the what is it, like the debate slides, the debating system slides from Bu Asi, yeah, that I put in the previous
Right.
group. I will also put it in the new group.
Thank you.
Nanti, pardon me. Can I say something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ibu Frau has
Sorry.
already
Yeah,
on.
actually,
Yes.
joined. Well, Miss Evi, in the slide, I still see that the time is given 5 minutes, right? Is it still used 5 minutes, or we use it 8 minutes, just like based on what is it?
Okay.
That is written in buku panduan something.
Yeah, I mentioned before that earlier we have changed it to 5 minutes, but then we reconsider and then we talked about it that it must follow what the regulation panduan from BPTI. So I'll revise the slides later before I share it to everyone.
Okay, because there is a question from the participants.
Yeah,
so the
yeah,
substantive is 8 minutes, yeah. So each speaker will be
8 minutes 20 seconds, but it is maximum. You don't really have to like finish all 8 minutes 20 seconds.
Okay, so what about the undertime? I mean, what time it is considered as undertime and overtime?
Sorry?
The time that is considered as undertime and overtime. For example, let's
No, we don't have undertime. Just maximum time 8 minutes 20 seconds, and for the reply speech, maximum 4 minutes.
All right. And what about the random picker?
Yeah, I think we start a bit late, and then we don't really want to disturb the participants with longer time. We'll do it online and video and putting it in video, and we'll share it in the WhatsApp group later. I've mentioned that before,
Okay.
but for sure,
Thank you.
everybody will know who they are going to be with today.
It is enough for today. It is time for you to get relaxed, to have your rest time. Perhaps some of you, the teachers hasn't done the chemo. I think you have to go back to school. Thank you, everyone. Good luck for the participants and finalists. Go for it. You can do it. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih Bapak Ibu, terima kasih students. Thank you everyone. Ibu Yaya satu nuhun. Pak Agus satu nuhun.